AyeAye-Ron here, guys. Good evening. So I'm going through a list of the executive orders that are currently signed and being signed by Trump, and let me tell you, in the first day of office, he's signed more executive orders in the first day than any president ever has in history. So, that being said, most of it was to recorrect what's been fucked up for the last 4 years, starting with immigration. Um, Yeah, he plans to resume construction of the border wall and so-called catch and release, temporarily suspend refugee resettlements from certain countries for at least 4 months. Okay. Restart the Remain in Mexico policy for his first term. I'm with it 100%. Stop taking our fucking jobs. Stop making it so that Americans can't work. Stop taking all the money. There's so many people here that shouldn't be here that the money that we're supposed to be having isn't being fluctuated right. Restrict asylum using 212F of the Immigration and Nationality Act. I don't really understand that one too much, but whatever. Designate drug cartels and gangs. Nah, pretty much. Well, a lot of our drug cartels and gangs are foreign, so that makes sense. Again, stop complaining about stuff that makes sense. Direct the incoming Attorney General to seek capital punishment for the murder of law enforcement and capital crimes committed by undocumented immigrants. Well, obviously, that just makes sense too. Stop complaining about stuff that makes sense. Next is the energy portion. All right, for the energy portion, he's talking about issuing a memorandum detailing government-wide approach to bringing down inflation according to Trump. All right, so screw off for you hating my last video. That is one of the things that's planned. I don't really care. Ending what his team has referred to as an electric vehicle mandate. And also end leasing to massive wind farms that degrade our natural landscapes and fail to serve American energy consumers. All right. Now for the federal workforce. As far as the federal workforce, he's trying to end radical and wasteful diversity training programs as well as environmental justice programs, equally related grants, and equity initiatives. Put freezes on hiring except in essential areas to end the onslaught of useless and overpaid DEI activities buried into the federal workforce, according to the White House. Also put a freeze the issuing of new regulations. Also, directing agencies to address the cost of living crisis, restore freedom of speech, and preventing government censorship. That's a big one right there. Sorry, guys. I'm able to say whatever the fuck I want to say. My kid knows not to repeat, Daddy. So should yours. Be the person you know to be. I heard my parents swearing when I was a kid. I didn't swear because they told me not to. My son doesn't swear because I tell him not to. So I don't fucking care. As long as he doesn't because he knows not to. My freedom of speech. And last but not least, for that one, create the Department of Government Efficiency. And then we're going into the health. All right. Impose 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, despite pledging enact these broad tariffs on day one, and establish the External Revenue Service aiming to collect tariffs at other. Oh, that wasn't health. I'm sorry. That was trade. Yeah. At other nations. Huh. That was trade. My bad. And then health. Sorry. Yeah, health. Reinstate military members who are personalized for not getting vaccinated against COVID-19. I'm sorry. I didn't get a COVID vaccination. Why? Because I don't need a vaccination. So I'm with that one too. Let's see, guys. I'm pretty sure that everything that you all complained about when I said that he made it so that there was only two genders, and you're like, oh, well, what about this, and that? I just read it all. All of it's done. All of it's signed. All of it's on the way. Stop complaining, especially when there's no need to. Like, if it makes sense, don't complain. Flat out. I don't know how to say other than that. God bless America. Have a good day.